What's up, water signs? How is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power Divine Universe, and I am here with your month's reading from October 15th through the 31st. What is going to happen between that time, what to expect, what to look forward to, what's been going on in your world, what illegal actions that seems to be coming out in a lot of my readings, so we're going to go with that. What are you going to need to heal from? But let's get started here. So the first 5 cards I pulled are from my index cards I made, and they are just random things that have been going on. And obviously your energy is tapped into my energy, so they're things that's going on with me and with all of my subscribers, are most of them. Just take what resonates, leave the rest, please. So let's get started here. The first one I pulled is money laundering. So either there has been some water signs doing some money laundering, or this has been happening to a water sign. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you don't know what water signs are, I'm assuming you are since you're watching this, but we cross-watch a lot of videos. So there's been money laundering happening. This is out in the open. I don't feel like this is still going on. If it is going on, it's being watched, by some authority figures, and they're taking note of it, definitely. They, I believe, have frozen a lot of accounts around the world because there's been a lot of illegal action going on, especially in the United States. I'm feeling in kind of smaller states are really being hammered with their deep, dark secrets coming out in the world, finding out exactly how corrupt these places are, what they've been doing, and so on. So the next card I pulled is sex. So you could be having a lot of sex. Maybe you're needing to have sex. Maybe people are wanting to have sex with you. Maybe you're celibate. You're not going to be giving up to anybody. There also could be, sex tapes coming out, anything to do with sex. Maybe there has been sex magic used on people to make people do certain things, black magic spells. So there's been a lot, I'm hearing a lot of sex going on. I feel like, with that being said, there are STDs going around that comes out in a lot of readings, so be very careful. Make sure that you're going to the, health department or, clinic to be checked to make sure that you're not spreading that. If you are aware that you have an STD, it is against the law to go sleep with people and spread that disease. That's a very serious crime, and you deserve everything you get. If you are that type of person, you're hurting innocent people's lives, even if it is somebody that you have a revenge on, or you have a grudge on, is what I'm trying to say. That is a really serious thing, and we all need to realize that God's here and God is watching everything that we're doing. So we need to really stop and think when we're doing stuff like this. So there could be sex manipulation going on. There could be just a lot of sexual, like, swinging groups. There could be definitely some childhood sex rings going on. I hate to say that, but there's a lot of sex. So if somebody's coming towards you this month, water signs, I would be questioning why they're coming towards you, what they're wanting. If it's somebody from the past, I would be definitely second guessing what this person wants. That person could be coming in just because they want sex. They want to take your energy. Pray to the higher power to give you guidance and, to definitely take your hand and pull you through whatever obstacles are coming your way. The Hitman card came out. Again, when I made this card, I did not realize that card would come out as much as it is. So there could be a water sign that's a hitman that is planning on killing somebody. There could be a hitman that was hired to kill a water sign. There could be, numerous hitmen or hit women that are out there. Please, again, watch your food, your drinks, who you're around, who is giving you food to eat. Be just very wary of that at this time, because poison has been coming out in a lot of my readings too. And that is a huge issue in this world. So we need to really start paying attention to that. If you are one of the, people that are have a hitman that's been hired against them, just, pray to God, pray to the higher power, pray to your angels, guides, ancestors. They're there to protect you. They will show you the signs of somebody like that's around. Right now is Libra season. We are in the justice season. Justice is being served. I feel like if, there are hitmen that have been hired to kill people, those hitmen have been told on to, or are being watched very closely. Maybe there's been a hitman that was hired to kill somebody that is really their friend, and they couldn't do it, so they turned whomever hired them in. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but that could be something that's happening in your life. But just be, watch your back. Do not let fear stop you from living. Just be really wary of who's around you. Again, it's a good time to hermit, people. It's a good time to stay in. It's a good time to just really meditate. And unfortunately, that we don't like to be alone. It's pretty traumatic when you're alone a lot. But at times, the universe really removes us from people and things for our safety. So remember that. We have the fake minister card. This card also has been coming out a lot. So there could be a water sign that is faking being a minister, meaning that he goes and preaches to people. Fake ministers are brainwashers, and they brainwash people. I personally feel like, and this is please do not take this personal, but I'm very spiritual. I do not believe in going to church. I do not believe in somebody telling me how I should and shouldn't worship the higher power, how I connect to the higher power. People think people like me, light workers, earth angels, people sent here to deliver messages from God are working for the devil. And in reality, the people that are saying that about us light workers and earth angels are the fake ministers, because they're working for the devil. So remember that. We have police. So with the police card coming out, you could there could be a water sign that works on the police department that is corrupt, that is causing problems for a water sign. This could be, the police coming to you to arrest you. So be really wary of what you are doing, who you're hanging around with. The police in the last, few readings and with my channeled messages are not on the up and up. So be very wary of that also. If a police officer knocks on your door and you don't feel comfortable answering it, don't answer it. Unless they have a search warrant, they have to go away. They cannot harass you. Right now, I want you to be very careful of the people around you, but don't do it so much that you're going to, hinder your growth in life, that you're afraid to go outside. Don't do that, because the higher power right now is protecting each and every one of us. So especially against corruption, people that worship the devil, fake ministers, anything like that, they're meeting their karma. The wheels have turned, people. Divine timing is here, and these people are getting what God seems to believe their karma should be. I'm sorry, retrograde. And I didn't want to really word it to like they deserve it, because we don't decide that. Only the higher power decides what a person gets in karma. So the last index card I pulled is wearing wires for information. So water signs, be really wary of this. If somebody's coming around and they're asking you about information about this and that, or there could be, wires being worn on people that are involved in a situation that, includes you, good or bad. You could be on a good side or the bad side, but wires are being worn to get the information to bring out a situation to stop corruption, to and fake ministries, cults, those sorts of things. So, but just be wary of that, because I don't think it's a message that somebody's going to do that on you. I think it's more like the people that have been causing grief and doing illegal actions. That's what's happening to them at this time. Now that I'm moving on to the channeled messages, and the first channeled message I did receive is money's coming. So you have money coming somewhere from something. Is it, stimulus checks? Is it back child support? Is it, a promotion at work? Are you going to be offered a deal, like a book deal or a record deal, or, something like that? Or is your YouTube channel starting to take off, so you're going to start profiting money for doing whatever you do on YouTube and or so on. But money is coming in one way or another. I'm hearing inheritance, past due inheritances, fraud on IRS claims, maybe some life insurance fraud claims on you, or, I don't know if you would receive money that way. I'm not sure. It could be also lawsuits that are going to start happening for people doing illegal things to you, to hindering your growth, to maybe your husband's cheating on you, having more than one wife, getting you in trouble with the law when really you weren't doing anything wrong, having your children taken away for no reason. This is a really serious karma time. This is a really serious time for justice. And all the bad things that are going on in the world are really being presented to each and everyone's faces for the reality. If you are on the bad side, you are reaping in all that bad karma that you have built up by doing horrible things to people and taking people's free will away, stealing their money, slandering their names, hindering their growth. I mean, what we put out into the universe, people, is exactly what the universe is going to give back to us. It might take 70 years, but you know what? All that karma for that 70 years is knocking on your fucking door then. So, I mean, really, really think of that. Even if you happen to die and you don't end up receiving your karma in this lifetime, that karma is going to attach to your family, to your friends, to all the people that were around you, all the people that helped you be whatever kind of person you are. I'm not saying water signs. I really feel that, it's half and half. Some water signs are being victimized, and some water signs are they're the ones that are victimizing these people. So, take it, put yourself in whatever place you need to be in this reading. Moving on. So we have arrests. So there are going to be arrests happening between the 15th and the 31st, between now and Halloween. So whatever that means, if people are being arrested for, doing the things I just mentioned, if people are, getting people arrested for false accusations, be very careful. If somebody's trying to get you to go out drinking, doing drugs, being around a wrong crowd, I would probably decline. I would really just go within yourself, really meditate, take spiritual baths, just pray a lot, and just know that you have tons of protection around you at this time. Your angels, guides, ancestors are here to guide you to, the right path, not the wrong path. Always remember that, believe that, and have faith. We have truth. So from now till the Halloween, there is going to be a lot of truth coming out. Truth in money situations, truth when people are arrested, they're going to see really who was involved, what these people were doing, really who the guilty people are and who the innocent people are in whatever situation you're in. So a lot of truth coming out. Now, the next two are very specific for certain people, so take this as it resonates, leave the rest. But if you have suspicious of this or suspicion of anything like this happening to you, this might be spirit confirming it for you. So we have mom arrested. So there is either a mom that has already been arrested, which I'm assuming because it didn't say arrest, or it could be that there is a mom about to be arrested for something this mom has done to somebody in their life. It could have been more than one person. It could have been just you. It could have been a daughter. It could have been, a husband, grandchildren, many victims. But there is going to be a mom arrested. The next one is, again, specific for certain people. I have mom killed daughter's husbands. So this daughter had more than one husband. And this mom is the one that killed these two husbands. I don't know why I said two. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've lost two husbands. I don't know. But that just came out. And typically when we say something, that's what Spirit's wanting us to say. But this person could have had 5 or 6 husbands. So just know that. Mom killed daughter's husbands. Now, another thing I'm getting with that is that people know the truth. A lot of people have known the truth for a long time, but they were too scared to speak up about it. This mom could be, intertwined with a cult, with, an organization, secret society that, protects people. Sorry, somebody was driving by and the light was flashing at me. So let's move on from that. We have spells are broken. So I feel that there has been spells, black magic again, put on people, and people have not been seeing the truth. People have been spelled to do, sexual things that they would have never done in their life, to, be involved in the darkness, corruption and illegal dealings and murder, stuff like that. What they do is they put deep, demons, they send demons at people, they have entities that attach to them. It's crazy. And the thing is people are like, yeah, right. That is one of my gifts, is I can see stuff like that on photos, and I can take a picture and my person next to me could take the same picture. We can turn it into black and white. You can't see shit on their camera, but on mine, you can see all of the stuff. So, I mean, it's fascinating, but it's a real thing, people. That's why it's so important for us to definitely make sure that we are in the love and light, that we are, for the higher good for everyone and everything. We're sending love and light. We're not sending hate and slander and jealousy, because that's exactly what we're getting attached to us. And that is really, really affecting the world that we're living in. Mom, dark witch and satanic worshiper. So this mother was a dark witch. Now, I'm a witch. My mom was a dark witch, definitely. A lot of my family members, were more into the dark type of being a witch. I am a good witch. I'm of the light and love. I get all of my powers and everything from God himself. So that's a lot different. I do not worship the devil, never have. Have I ever had an encounter with the devil? Many times. I was raised in a devil worshiping family, people that were in a cult, people that were dark witches that did spells and horrible things, not only to me, but to other people. It took me even a long time to understand that. And of course, if you have a family that's all dark and you have one person of the light, that family is going to hate you. That family is going to do anything and everything to hinder your growth in life. They're going to make people think that you are molesting your children, that you are doing drugs, you're a drug addict, you're this, you're that. And the whole time these people are spelling you and putting black magic on you, trying to keep you down, doing graveyard spells on you. The thing is that, people claim to be witches and they're, powerful and all that stuff. Well, then they should know that they should really research who they're putting these spells on, because if they're doing this to a chosen one, an earth angel, anything like that, the divine feminine, what in the hell do these witches, come on. They are there for God. This is God's gift to the universe, to the people around him, to these dark witches. And all they're doing is they're doing everything in their power to take this beautiful light beam of love and light down. Who the fuck's gonna win? Come on. And that's what, and this is what really is coming out in this season, in Libra season, the justice season, is that people do this all the time and people are not paying attention. One day your life is great and it's going just, awesome. You have the love of your life. Your children are healthy. You have a beautiful home, a job. And then like a week later, everything's gone. You're a drug addict. You're, overweight. You feel horrible about yourself. You wake up and you're just depressed as hell. You're exhausted all the time. Every time you go do something, something goes wrong. That is black magic, people. That is hexes and curses and jealousy and envy and horrible things that people are doing to other people through this. Again, I want to make sure that people know this is against the law. This will land you in prison. They have, like the FBI, the CIA, they have specific people that deal with this shit, that can spot this shit out miles away. That's why there are light beams, there are, star seeds, every one of us, earth angels, guides, messengers from God, whatever the hell you want to call us, psychics. So then we can help with this spiritual warfare, because that's what they are creating, is spiritual warfare. When the dark is fighting the light, that is spiritual warfare. Okay, moving on. The next one was cult, like a C-U-L-T, taken down. So there is going to be a cult in some community or state or many states that is going to be taken down. They no longer can hide what they've been doing. People are aware. And this, I feel like this mother is connected straight to this cult. So, okay, now the next 4 are just specific messages regarding law enforcement, and nothing against law enforcement at all. So please don't take this personal. This is what my guides had message that they have, and I need to share it. So the FBI, they are involved in a bad way. We have local police involved in a bad way. U.S. Marshals involved in a bad way, and then we have the CIA in a good way. So take that as you will. These are probably, if you get a knock at your door from an FBI agent, I would be questioning what the hell that FBI agent wants. Local police, same thing. U.S. Marshals, same thing. CIA, there you go. So the next one is a specific name, but I'm not going to say this name. It does start with a D, and it says dead from poison given to him by family and friends. So if you have anyone with the first name or initial D, Deanna, David, what else? Devin, Dustin, Desiree, anything like that, and you have not talked to them, or you have noticed that they are sick a lot, or there's something always wrong with them. Their stomach hurts, they eat, and they have to go to the bathroom right away. This person is being affected by poison. Hopefully this person hasn't died yet. This could be a warning for somebody watching this, but take it as you will. Take what resonates. We have mom and son lovers. So there's a mom and her son that are lovers that actually are together. There was that one mother and son like years ago that were committing all those crimes, that were con artists. I can't remember their names. There was a movie made about them on Lifetime. I don't know. Let me see if I can think of it. And then it says they're also con artists. So these people could be, water signs. These could be people that you could have been married to this son or to this mom. These people are lovers. That means that they sleep together. They have love, they do things that are just not right, obviously, for a mother and son to do. There's money laundering. So be careful. Watch your accounts. Watch your credit cards. Watch your mail. Be careful of what you're signing. If you're going to the bank, really be watching your bank statements to make sure there's no money missing, more coming in that you didn't know about. This also could be, this money laundering is going to be caught through the wires, people wearing wires to get the information regarding that. We have insurance claims on people that are alive. So life insurance fraud, people, and I've been talking about that for a while. That is something that's specific in my life that has happened, and it's bizarre what people will do to get millions of dollars, and it's so easy. So this is something that we need to work on as U.S. citizens to get this law changed for sure. And it also says and faked deaths. So same thing. People were faking their deaths to claim life insurance fraud and so on. So now again, the next three are going to be specific, obviously, but if your energy is mixing with, most of this, or this is sounding familiar, then this shouldn't shock you. We have mom, fake death. So there's a mom that could have died that faked her death. So again, this is something that is going on all the time, people. And they're also getting insurance claims, and people like us, they're saying died, and we never died, and they're still claiming these life insurance claims. It's fucking crazy. We have stepdad faked death. So there is a stepfather that faked his death also. There is brothers involved in human trafficking children and women. And then arrest of a mob boss and accomplish the people that help him. I can't think of that word either. I'm sorry. Like I said, retrograde is just like not working. I mean, honestly, it makes my energy so fucked up. It's crazy. Anyways, so the arrest of a mob boss and the followers. Now, okay, so we're at the end, and they always draw arrows. So the first arrow they drew to brothers. So that's number one. The second arrow was to mob boss. So the brothers, both brothers are mob bosses, or one of them. The third goes to boss. So again, I might have said that. And then the fourth goes to boss. So that's where I think that both brothers are mob bosses, whatever that means, whatever kind of mob, you know of or is around your area and so on. So Now we're going to move on to the tarot cards and oracle cards for water signs, what to expect for the 15th through the 31st. The first one I pulled is the Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is deceit, hidden agendas, unfair dealings coming out to the open. You can see this person is trying to scare off, this herd of people. This could be representing I can't talk, I'm sorry, an air sign that is trying to ward off people. Maybe they are hermiting inside. They know that they really fucked up. Maybe they got involved in illegal dealings and it's really came out and they're about ready to get arrested. They also could be, trying to defend themselves against, people doing this deceit and hidden agendas to them. I feel like, it could go both ways. There's 3 swords laying here, and the other one's holding 2. So there could actually be 2 air signs that are involved. I'm getting that. They were running with the wrong crowd. They were running with some wild, animals that were, probably doing all the stuff that I was saying. This could also represent, even a father figure. This man is old. That maybe finally had enough of, running with this bad group of people. This person could be, outing these people by wearing wires. Who knows? But, there's been a lot of deceit and hidden agendas and unfair dealings, definitely. And now that's coming out into the open. We have 3 of Swords, which is third-party situation, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heartache, and it's in reverse. So there's been a lot of heartache. So between a water sign and an air sign, there's been a third-party disruption. Now that could be, DFS coming in and taking away your air sign child. This could be a third party, you can see all the sharks in the background, behind the swords. Could be, people that were jealous, that were, just trying to cause conflict and bullshit in your life. This could be somebody's job. Maybe someone was a CIA agent and they couldn't come towards you because they were under, cover investigating this situation for you, investigating you. There's a lot of things, but there's been a third-party situation that has broken somebody's heart, but that's in reverse now, so that person is now healing, or the people that are involved in it are healing. Again, this third-party situation has been taken out of the mix. So again, that is an arrest, that is, people's lies and bullshit coming out, that is a cult being taken down so they cannot gang stalk, and harass people, because when there's a cult, there's many people, obviously, so it makes it very easy for them to harass somebody wherever they go. It doesn't matter if a cult's pretty big. They are typically in more than one city and a state and so on, and that makes it hard for this person to move somewhere without these cult members also finding out and starting to harass them, getting them evicted from their apartments, making it hard for them to get a job, and so on and so on. We have guilt. So somebody here, or people here, have tremendous fucking guilt. And you can see all the hands that are pulling at this woman's brain. This woman could be dark-haired. She could have long hair, definitely. But they feel tremendous guilt now, But what it is it's because they're caught. It's because their karma's finally hitting them back. It's not because they feel bad for whatever they've been doing to people, towards, even their children, towards a daughter. This person is just, spirit is like knocking on their head. Like, it's time to tell the truth. This is time for it to stop. You have done enough damage in this lifetime. Stop now. They are guilty. I'm hearing because they got caught, or they are about to get caught. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, this woman is very fucking evil. I'm assuming this woman represents this mom that we were talking about that's just fucking evil as shit. That she's, she took, instead of taking the journey into love and light, she took the journey to the deep darks of fucking hell and became a devil worshiper and also a black witch that was harming many people's lives. There's a lot of ways that spells harm other people. Anytime we put a spell on somebody and they fucking... we're taking away somebody's fucking free will, we're harming that person. God doesn't even take our free will away, people. So who gives any, how can these witches or these fucking wannabe witches believe that it's okay to harm and take people's free will away when God himself doesn't even do that? And God's in fucking charge. No matter what. If you worship the devil, you know there's a God. If you worship God, you know there's a devil. So come on, people. Fuck. Wake the fuck up. Instead, these witches and shit are still putting spells out there on people that are fucking earth angels, that are light workers, that are here to be the light and love in the universe, to make this a better fucking place, to, open the eyes of people that are ignorant to witchcraft and, black magic, and to witches and warlocks and cults and sex rings and money laundering and human trafficking and all the shit that the devil is doing. We have Square Challenge. We have Cancer and Aries. So Cancer, you show up in your own reading. An Aries could have been, causing some challenges for you. Fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but that's kind of what I'm getting out of this. But I asked what zodiac signs were really involved in this situation and in the water signs' lives from the 15th to the 31st. We have a miracle. So are you a miracle? Are people looking at you as a miracle? Is there a miracle happening because God is standing right here reflecting all this bullshit from you? Are people really seeing miracles happen that, they're seeing someone as a miracle? Maybe this person's very gifted. Maybe they're finally seeing the beauty of the love and light that God has presented to them. Maybe they're seeing this earth angel as their fucking miracle instead of seeing them as a devil because of fake ministers. The miracle is that spells are being broken, so people are being able to go back to their fucking lives and actually live healthy, faithful, just really passionate lives with one person instead of having to do it with a group of people every fucking night, or being married to 5 or 6 people and you all live in the same house. And miracles of life are beauty. It's beauty. And it's the beauty of 2 people sharing their lives together, to having children, having a healthy family, your children growing up feeling loved, and we're creating generations of miracles instead of fucking generations of witchcraft and satanic worshiping and money laundering and arrests and stuff like that. That's what the miracle is here, people. We have Leo the lover, so there's a Leo involved in this. This Leo could have been a lover of yours. This Leo could have wanted love with you. This Leo could have been a player. This Leo could have been, this stepdad. Just put these people in where that they go. Every time you meet someone, make sure you ask them, what is your zodiac sign? People are like, why? And it's like, because it's very important to know people's zodiac signs for sure. We have sign of Cancer again. Cancer, you're coming up in your reading again. Sign of Chariot. This Cancer is moving the fuck on. These water signs are moving on. Either they're moving on to a better life, they're getting on their chariot and riding forward to meeting their goals, having new love, having this miracle happen in their life, or they are riding their chariot straight into jail, whatever, wherever you fit in this, card. So we have 7 of Wands, endurance. So something is moving very quickly. There's going to be a lot of endurance. 7 of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe somebody is going to be moving towards a new career. There's just a lot of endurance, meaning that this situation is coming quickly. It probably was delayed by, just people trying to drag their feet, people not wanting to tell the truth, by people hiding out, by spells and black magic, stopping this endurance in people's lives and the growth that everybody's wanting to make each and every day. But those spells are broken. And do believe that as long as you have faith in the higher power, you really are connected. You thank your angels, guides, ancestors every day throughout the day. Tell them that and really mean it. You can't just say, well, thank you, and think that they're going to know, You really have to share your gratitude with them. You really need to utilize them because that's what they're there for. People are so mundane. They're just stuck in reading a Bible. That's not what the fuck spirituality is about. That's not about worshiping God. Worshiping God is, sitting here and just being like, God, fuck, man, I had a rough fucking day. And, talking to him as a human being, not, please, take away all my sins. Well, we sin how many times a day? Give me a break. Come on, people. Sins are for bullshit. We know right and from wrong and whatever. God forgives us as long as we, we don't even need to repent. I hate that word too. Don't sit and repent. You just learn the lessons that God is teaching you is pretty much what I'm trying to say. There is change coming. This is like a wheel. This wheel's turning like the karmic wheel of fortune. At times we're at top and at times we're at bottom, but this is creating change. Again, in my visions, I see wheels on bicycles constantly turning. And then I see like a little animal on top and then the wheel's still turning, but this animal, like a mouse or something, is sitting up there and the wheel's still turning. So you are on top of the wheel and it's just beginning for you. You will not go back down to the bottom of the wheel if you have been, a good person of loving, love unconditionally. You are not connected to the devil. Now, we all dip into the dark, so don't think anyone's perfect. We all, have our addictions. We all have things that we do too much of. But there are times that you have to really reevaluate if those things are really a positive thing for your life. Like my smoking, I smoke too much. I need to quit smoking. I know that's what's holding me back, and I really, really want to quit. So that's just a really huge goal for me. So please say a prayer for me. And then for all of my haters that watch me, because I know I have a lot of you fuckers, go ahead and put a spell on me about that because it's just going to reflect back onto you. So we have Virgo, the alchemist. So Virgo is strong in this reading. We have grief. So I feel like us water signs have been going through grief for a long time. I don't think that this grief is going to, I feel like with this situation, obviously, if it's your mother we're talking about, there's going to be grief. There's going to be heartache. But I feel like Spirit wants me to say it's nothing that you haven't handled before. It actually is going to allow you to heal the rest of the way, and you're going to be able to move on to your life, to where your life purpose is, to, a better way of thinking and living a healthier life, moving away from feeling this grief all the time. Because unfortunately, people want us to be in a grief state. They will kill our husbands. They will sleep with our husbands. They'll sleep with our boyfriends. They will hold inheritance back from us so we can't, we have parents faking deaths to cause grief, to really, hinder somebody's growth, to make them go crazy, make them commit suicide because they have so much happening to them. This is a very sick world, people, and unfortunately, it's the people that we're closest to that seem to be doing this shit to us, so remember that. Nine of Swords, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like whoever this represents, an air sign, is really fucking regretting what they did. They are like, holy shit, what the hell did I do? Maybe I chose somebody over a parent, and why would I have done that? This also could be the parents that faked their deaths. This could be cult members. They are regretting whatever actions they have done to themselves, towards another person, towards a community, towards the United States, however far it goes. But they are really stuck in their head, and, they are very ashamed because they're covering their eyes too. So they're not wanting anybody to see their face. They're like, holy shit, please don't look at me. Oh my God, please help me. What have I done? Now, again, I want you to remember that would these people be feeling this way if they hadn't got caught? No, they'd still be living with your money, or putting spells on people, killing people's husbands. And the reason why they're in regret is because they got caught. And so really remember that. I know that was a huge hard lesson I've had to learn throughout my journey. I'm a very unconditionally loving person, and my family and friends know that. So they know they can step all over me, or they think they can, and they could, when they need me, they're going to run right back. Well, not anymore, because I'm not the same fucking person. That was the whole purpose of my journey, and why the higher power chose me to go through a journey like this. I'm going to put you on hold for just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. So we're at the Three of Cups reunion. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up in your own reading again. There is a reunion coming between the 15th and 31st. If that is a reunion with family, with friends, with a romantic interest, there is a dolphin on this card, not a shark. Notice that. So this person is coming in, to offer kindness, to love, to maybe cuddle with you for sensitive reasons, not to harm you. This could also be you offering these 3 cups of love to 3 different people, meaning, a family member, a romantic interest, a friend, however you see fit. But with you coming up in your reading, also with the 3 of Cups coming right after the change card, there is going to be change in love. So if you have felt not loved, if you haven't been able to share your love with the people you would like to, there could be new love coming in that is going to bring in all 3 cups and really take you on a new journey towards more beautiful love and light. Take you out of this dark situation. I do again want to bring up that the fact that there has been broken spells. I think that there has been spells to keep people apart. There has been spells to, cause rifts between people and families, to really hinder love in anyone's life at this time, in this community, in this situation, in your life. We have guidance. So again, I want to tell you that God is here to also reach out to your angels, your guides, your ancestors. There's an angel on this card. So your angels are very important right now. You are receiving the guidance. Also, the people around you are receiving the guidance. They are here helping it. Your ancestors are probably here kicking fucking some serious ass. The darkness is being removed out of your life in whatever way that is. If you have been doing bad things, you will be going somewhere or doing something different to remove you from that darkness and bring you into the light. Hopefully you're sitting in the light and you're going to be receiving the rewards that you are going to receive for continuing to, worship the higher power, include your angels, guides, ancestors, for being an unconditionally loving person and really sharing your emotions with the world. We have the Mars action card, so there's going to be action taken, which we seen through the index cards and the channeled messages. This is a sign of Aries and Scorpio. So Scorpio, you're coming out and you're reading again. A facade has been broken. There has been a facade in this environment, in this family, regarding children, maybe regarding a man, an older man, because this man has gray hair. People are really seeing through this facade now. I used to call it facade. I don't know why, but facade. This is, a family or a person putting something out into the world and people not really seeing the true them. Definitely. They were putting on a mask and people were buying into their bullshit. It could have been, this mother. It could have been, people that were looking at facades because they were being spelled or black magic used on them. Also with authority figures, I think that they've been putting on a facade that they were doing their jobs by protecting us, by living up to their highest standards. And in reality, 3 of the 4 that I mentioned were all on the bad side, meaning that they were working for the devil. And then the last card I pulled is Pisces the Majestic. So there is a Pisces involved. So you showed up in your own reading, Pisces. With that being said, those are, I'm sorry, I cannot talk. Those are the messages I have for water signs for October 15th through the 31st. Remember, retrogrades going on, so it makes us really tongue-tied. I have been going through a serious awakening that has really just kicked my ass. So I'm just kind of coming out of that. So please forgive me for stumbling on my words. With that being said, I love you all so very much. Please have a beautiful, loving day or night, whatever time you're watching this. And please, if you haven't subscribed, do so. If you'd like to donate to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that. There's a donation link below to my PayPal. Lots of love, peace, and blessings.